I think the first thing first, and I'll tell you,
Yes.
there's a lot of, I call it the man,
Yes.
his neighbor, his neighbor's dog, a fax machine
Yes.
with a constitution. That's what I call it. Because you have so many organizations
Yes.
and they got good constitutions. And that's what I call the man and his neighbor and the neighbor's dog, the fax machine, the constitution.
Yeah.
I wanted to eliminate that and kill that.
Yes.
I wanted to meet the industry players. Because people in this industry are very smart. They know who's with them in the industry.
Yes.
When we paid out the COVID funds, there was a lot of people that are not artists, that are not creatives, that was paid out, that asked for money. And I want to eliminate that. I want the money meant for artists to go to artists.
Yes.
The money meant for creatives to go to creatives.
Yes.
So I called everyone and I'm streamlining
Yes.
the industry. I'm cutting all the fat and
Yes.
politically connected
Yes.
and all of that.
Yes.
And being famous for me doesn't equate to more attention.
Exactly.
If you are famous, good, we love that.
Yes.
But fame without having money, it's sometimes,
Exactly.
if you are famous and you don't have money, it's not an easy thing.
Exactly.
Because people expect you to live in a nice place, you drive a nice car. They don't expect you to live in a backyard. And that's just our mentality.
Yes.
So we need to help, and that's why our artists are under pressure. I met an artist that told me, he said, no, people were arguing, saying, no, it's him, it's not him. And the other said, no, it's him, he can't be sitting with us, it's not him. How can he sit with us in a taxi? But it was him. But the mere fact that he sat in a taxi.
Yeah. It says a lot.
So we need to make sure our creators make money. Or we need to make sure that we cut out all this man and his neighbor and his dog and a fax machine
Yes.
with the constitution. I've learned, firstly, the good work that is being done in this industry, which I wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
Secondly, I learned about the bad treatment some in the industry are getting, yourselves.
Yes.
You're one of the people that stood up. You made me aware about the discrimination against black creatives in the city of Cape Town.
Yes, sir.
I learned about the daily struggles faced by creatives.
Yeah.
I also learned of the many possible opportunities that can open up if we behave a certain way, which I intend to behave. So for me, that was the best thing I could have done, to have that Bosberaad
Most definitely.
and not speak through the middleman, not speak through a letter, not speak through an email, but speak with the people involved. You can't have 5 years, we've given you R1 billion for 5 years, you don't have one hit movie.
Yeah.
Something is wrong. It's got nothing to do with the integrity. It has to do with not performing. Not performing something that I'm attacking the integrity, no. If you don't perform, it's got nothing to do with your integrity.
Yeah, that's true.
It's got everything to do with you having been given targets and not matching them.
Yeah.
How can we just take money and we just throw it away? That's throwing money away.
Yeah.
And then still on top of that, they give the wrong people money. They give the wrong people money, so I am overhauling how movies are being financed.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming.
I'm overhauling that. When you give somebody $1.5 million to make a movie, you're setting that person up to fail.
Exactly.
Then is that when I met with the stakeholders,
Yeah.
I said, organize yourself, talk to each other. Another thing about the Bosberaad, it was to get you guys to talk to each other, which you haven't done before.
Yes.
You talk to us, but you need to talk to each other as an industry. And I got that right. And out of that talk, as now different sectors, I think up to 51 sectors, that I'm not the only guy you should be speaking to. You should be speaking to corporates. You should be speaking to companies that CSIs. You have to speak to different sectors. But in speaking to me, I will now know who to speak to.
Yeah, that's true.
I will now know. Now I know. I'm not speaking to a man and his neighbor and his dog and his fax machine with a constitution. I will now speak to
the
there's
real
a face.
people. Yes.
To who I'll be speaking to.
Yes.
And what I got out of that, that's brilliant. That's gold. And things are now going to happen. There's going to be accountability. And that's brilliant for me. I got a message a month ago from the ambassador of Canada. A message that had tears on the page, basically. You could hear begging me, can we sign this agreement? I said to the ambassador, it shall be signed. He said, with due respect, everybody has said that.
What was the contract about, or is it confidential?
No, we've just signed close to R1 billion worth of film trade. Film trade between South Africa and Canada. I'm just from there.
Yeah.
So the reason why I'm telling you the story, when I met with yourself, that's one. Two, when I met with yourselves at the Bosberaad, I put a date. I said, October, I'll be meeting with you. Immediately after you meet with me, after I met with you, we will then fund some projects. A date. I'm an action man.
Yeah.
You told me, I told you I'm going to be here today.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Everybody is trying to pull me in all directions today.
Yes, sir. Yeah, appreciate that.
But I'm here.
Appreciate that.
So I gave you 3 examples.
I appreciate that.
That.
You're going to be here and you're here.
Yes. I gave you 3 examples. I gave you the ambassador.
Yeah.
I gave you the time frames I gave you. I'm giving you yourself. Many people spoke there. I listened to more than 200 people speaking.
I know. And I was.
But I can tell you exactly what you said. So that shows you I'm not there for the show.
Yeah, that's true.
How do I know exactly the things you spoke about? You spoke about your wife. You spoke about how they treat you here in Cape Town. They spoke about how they blacklist you. You spoke about the fact that you are blacklisted as we are speaking.
Yes, sir, that's true.
That is enough proof that I wasn't sitting there, being on my phone, or waiting, checking, hey, I've got an appointment later, a dinner appointment. I was listening, I was taking notes. I had a team there, we discussed, and I even know how I'm going to address your issue. Your issue is the reason why today I have a meeting with the people of the film commissions here in Cape Town.
Great, fantastic.
Do you need more proof? I think first and foremost, I think it's an indictment that creatives in this country are not seen as workers. It's an indictment. It can be. We need to fix that. I intend to fix that, number one. I intend to fight and fight hard for that to happen. Number two, there's a scarcity mentality amongst our people, among the creatives. I want to change that to an abundance mindset, an abundance mentality. We are going to make sure that we turn creative and your businesses into thriving businesses. We're going to be the enablers of that. We are going to make sure that nobody dies poor. I don't want to be the minister of condolences. I want to be the minister of opportunities.
Yes.
I can promise you, in conclusion,
so
the industry is in for a treat.
So do you support the legislation of the industry?
I support it 100%.
Fantastic. So
you can't have things like fair use. What is fair use? That's basically exploiting people.
Yes.
Fair use, you will never have fair use of my work.
That's correct.
You don't pay for a fair amount for a McDonald's burger.
Yes.
You pay the stipulated amount.
That's correct. Yes.
So why do you have fair I can walk in and say, Big Mac is 45 rands, I've got,
Yes.
it's fair, I've got that. No, that's rubbish.
Yeah.
That is good. That's not going to happen under me.
Yeah.
But I'm going to repeat what I'm saying to you. The industry has got a champion.